everybody, happy end of 2024. We're here today to do a year-end in review. And I started diamond painting, I think it was actually in September of 2024. So as you might imagine, I have not amassed a significant number of finishes. I do have 5, plus I have a WIP that I'm working on. So we're gonna go through all those and we'll talk about each of those kits in a little bit of detail, considering there's not going to be so many. But I thank you so much for coming to watch this video and I hope you enjoy it. Okay, first diamond painting I ever completed was this Diamond Art Club kit. And I had ordered this, I had heard about diamond painting, I think through an interview. I saw someone doing it during an interview and I decided to see what it was all about, and I ordered this kit from Amazon. This is a Diamond Art Club kit. Let me back up a little bit. It is a round, it's a 17-inch by 13-inch or 42.6 centimeter by 32.8 centimeter, and it is called Cherry Blossom Trees by Leon DeVince, represented by LSR Licensing / Diamond Art Club. And I got this on the Diamond Art Club shop on Amazon. And so it took me quite a while actually. I mean, I think that I probably put a lot of drills in the wrong spots because I was just getting used to kind of how things worked. But I think it turned out actually pretty well. It looks a little bit better in the viewfinder than it does in real life. It looks a little bit pixelated in real life. And down here, although it looks kind of neat on the screen while I look at it on the viewfinder, this part down here looks a little weird because there are, you know, line blocks of pink, purple, blue, and it's supposed to be a sidewalk. But I think the trees themselves turned out well. I also thought it was a little odd how much yellow was up here in the sky on the left and right, but I enjoyed it and I kept doing more diamond painting, so it must have done a good job in getting me interested in diamond painting. The next diamond painting I did, I also ordered off of Amazon, and it's another Diamond Art Club. This was a square. So this was the first square that I did, and it got a little corner bend there, but that's okay. This one is called Starry Night Night Music by Wanda Mum / Unsada Licensing Group LLC and Diamond Art Club. Let me make sure I get it in the frame. Here we go. This, like I said, it's a square, and I don't have any data on this one or the last one with respect to like how many drills it is or anything like that. But this one I love. It didn't take me very long to do, especially considering it was a square, and it reminds me of the night sky in Montana with all the Milky Way right here. There were some things that I thought were odd about the rendering, and I'm not sure if that's kind of why they end up on Amazon, but there's a lot of orange in the mountain here and in the lake. This is kind of a reflective pool, and in the Milky Way, and so I think that's a little bit odd. I do know that I think that this is like a crop of a larger version, because right now I think it's probably sold out by now, but last time I checked I did see a kit called Starry Night by Wanda Mum on Diamond Art Club's website, and it had been restocked. So what I really liked about this kit was that it introduced me to squares, and I was really excited about how kind of close together those squares fit, how precise they were, and I liked the way that the overall painting looked as far as the shine goes. If you're kind of new to diamond painting, if you look at a round, I say that like I'm an old pro, I'm new to diamond painting too, but if you look at a round next to a square, the square is going to be really shiny and the round is going to be more sparkly. So it's a good kind of juxtaposition between those two. So these are the first 2 that I ever completed. And then the third one I kind of lost my absolute mind and ordered a ginormous kit from Diamond Art Club. Let me put this out here. I'm gonna have to zoom back for this one. Yeah, so this is Beauty in the Clouds by Emily James, and it is 37 by 23.6 inches or 96 centimeters by 60 centimeters. And I actually do have, I think I saved the sticker with the stats on this one. Yeah, it had 72 colors. I don't remember exactly how many drills it had, but it was over 100,000. This is a square kit, and as you can see, it's, you know, a beach scene, and the squares fit together really nicely. There's no gapping as I zoom in here that I can see. And I thought it was a nice experience. I will say that it took me about a month and a half to complete this one. I love how, it's not picking up how shiny it is so much. You can see it a little bit when I move it there. But this one is super shiny. Lots of AB drills. I first experienced with fairy dust drills, which they're right here in this part of the wave. And so I really enjoyed doing this one. It took me a really long time, and I will say that by the time that I finished it, because I went from the bottom right corner and I just went across in rows all the way up. In the center here, I got into a little bit of wonkiness where there's some gapping and I didn't do a very good job at placing, but that's okay. This is the first really large kit that I've worked on. It's still the largest kit to date. By the time I got up to the sky, I was starting to get a little bit bored. I did not enjoy the sky that much, but I love the confetti down here in this wave. I think it's so cool. It's so interesting because if you look at it on the screen, the wave just is so clear, right? This kind of green wave. It looks better they always seem to look better on the viewfinder than they do in real life. But this one really turned out well. Again, I mean, it had 72 colors. It had 2 fairy dust and looks like 3 ABs. This sun right here is all AB, and so it is right here too. I thought the rendering was good. I thought that this color right here, and then this, maybe mostly this color was a little questionable. It's like a really bright aqua, and this is either a sunrise or a sunset. I thought that was a little bit too bright of a color. But other than that, I enjoyed it a lot. And now we're going to get to the next completion, which you all have seen, but you haven't seen it finished. Let me grab that and get this behemoth. This one, I mean, just for reference, like, this is my arm. Like, this is a huge canvas. Now I just leave it in a pile with the others on my dining table. Such a good use for it. Okay, next we have the famous, that has been on this channel many times, Good Tidings Fox. Let me see if it's all in the viewfinder here. Oh, it is. This has been, I mean, my favorite completion to date. Again, there's only 5 completions, but this one was really a joy to work on. I think it turned out beautiful. Everything, I'm gonna zoom in. I mean, look at this fox. Like, he looks completely realistic. There's no gapping that you can see anywhere. Everything fit together perfectly. There's so many things going on in this painting, but this I think I've kitted up on this channel. I did a WIP in chat. I've talked a lot about it. This one I started on November 10th. I actually started keeping track with this one more specifically. And I finished this one November 10th of 2024. I finished it on December 9th of 2024. So just under a month. It has 71 colors, 3 fairy dust drills, and 3 ABs. I wrote down, it took a month to complete, but I worked on it a lot. Yeah, I worked on this for a lot of hours, at least in my opinion, per day. I would get up before work on it. I took it with me to Kentucky to work on. One of my favorite parts about this is the poinsettias that are down here. They just turned out so well, and they had some of that red fairy dust drill in them, and I just thought they were neat. I would say I never saw this one come back into stock. I know it's sold out. If it comes back into stock next year, I would highly recommend this one. Just so many different little vignettes going on that I really enjoyed working on. I was not bored really for any part of this canvas. I enjoyed, you know, the garland around here, so many Christmas trees, the presents, the fox, of course, was probably the highlight, and that went really quickly, the fox, because there's not that many colors there. The total diamond count on this one, do I have it? I think it was around, oh, here's the box, let me look. Let's see. Let's find it here. Okay, so this one was a total of 78,961 drills. And yeah, it took me just about a month to complete that. Hopefully it gets dethroned next year and it's no longer my favorite, but as of now, this is my favorite. And the next one that we have is my most recent completion. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, Good Tidings Fox was by Carolina Crahan Square Drills and also Diamond Art Club. Next, another little small Amazon guy. This is Red Covered Bridge by Chuck Pinson. And this is a Diamond Art Club that I got on Amazon as well. I needed a little break after that those really large couple of kits. And it is a round drill. So this one, let me get my book here, my log book. This one didn't have any fairy dust diamonds. It did have five ABs. I started it on December 11th, 2024, and I finished it on December 15th, 2024. My notes on this one were, forgot how much faster round drills work up. The coating on the ABs was missing on many of the drills, and it was my fastest finish ever. This one took me less than a week, and I think it looks really nice. It was nice and easy, right? This barn went really quickly, lots of line blocking. These flowers, they look pretty, but you know, it's a little pixelated. You can't exactly tell what they are, but it's super sparkly. There were a lot of ABs in this. If I kind of, let's see. I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell. I feel like the sparkle factor isn't as high when it's on the camera as it is in person, but yeah, I think you can tell a little bit. So again, and this is a 17 inch by 13 inch or 42.6 centimeter by 32.8 centimeters. So all these Amazon ones, if you can see, they're all kind of piled here. They're about the same size. I don't know if that's what they do on purpose, is crop them down to about that size, but I've enjoyed working on those kits. I think they're a good break in between bigger ones. And then let me show you my current work in progress. And this is, you all saw me unbox this one, and I'm still working on it. Let me pull this back so you can see it a little better. I would say I'm about, maybe 35 to 40% done with this one, but this is Cozy Christmas Evening. It is a 60 centimeter by 60 centimeter or 23.6 square. It is a square kit by Dreamer Design, and it has only 54 colors. So it's actually going, I still have a lot of work to do on it, but it's going much faster. I think because it doesn't have quite so many colors as you know, Good Tidings Fox did. I'm not going to talk in depth about this one because I'm still working on it. I will say that one thing that I've really enjoyed about working on this kit are the AB drills. I think that so you can see some like right here, let me zoom in. The AB drills So these yellow right here are AB drills, and they're really nice to work with. I don't have problems with them not sticking to my pen. And I just think they look really nice. I think I like the Dreamer Design ABs, I think, more than the Diamond Art Club ABs. And I'm getting there at this one. It's been a nice one to work on during the holiday season, just like Good Tidings Fox. It's got a lot of little vignettes that I can concentrate on and kind of break up into smaller projects. I'm looking forward to doing this wreath. You can't really see too well, but right now, but up here in the garland here, we did have a little bit of a diamond painting emergency where my husband came over to look at the canvas and went to do something and hit my hand and drills went flying everywhere. So he spent a good hour helping me pick those up and sifting through them. So we'll see if I run out of, it's a color, it's a dark green color that there's a lot of in the kit. So I might run out. I might have to reach out to Dreamer Design. If I do, then I'll report back with regard to how their customer service was on that. But you know, it is what it is. He didn't do it on purpose, but I definitely have been more happy about other things in life. So I don't know if this will be I'm gonna try my darndest for this to be a 2024 finish. And so I completed it, I included it, excuse me, in this video. I won't be including it in my 2025 completion, but I thought in order to really have sufficient content, I should probably include it. I think these videos are some of the most fun to watch every year, so I'm really excited to see what other people have done. I love, you know, the creators, watching the videos from the creators who've had the ability to do, you know, I've seen people do 20, 30, 40 in a year. My goal next year is gonna be about 15, so I'm never gonna, I'll never say never, but I don't think I'll ever get to the 30 or 40 mark in a year unless I, you know, can quit my job and become a full-time diamond painter, which I would have no objection to, by the way. I look forward to all those videos and seeing what you all have put together. If you have put together a year-end in review of your diamond painting kits, your completions, let me know. I watch a lot of YouTube content about diamond painting and I'd love to see it, but I don't, you know, YouTube only shows you the channels it shows you. So if you have one, leave it in the comment below. I'd like to take a look at it. And thanks again for stopping by, looking at what I've done this year. I hope you've had a great 2024. Happy 2025. And I look forward to continuing to talk to you all about diamond painting. Bye.